Buenazo! My video. Okay, repeat that again. What did you say?
Say about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying that you get your friends in trouble sometimes, and I'm saying it's not that you get your friends in trouble sometimes. You're just trying to get people to ask themselves the hard questions and to like really think about what they're doing with their lives and why they're doing it and like what matters to them, because a lot of people don't do it. But if you do take that time and you do ask those questions and you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm going to continue with the life that I have, and you end up 5 years down the line and decide, you know what, this wasn't right, at least you really like took the time to figure it out, and then you failed and you're going to learn a lot from it. But if you don't take the time to think about it at all, then that's when it's like really a waste of time, because if you put in the effort on the front end to think about what it is that you're doing and understand what it is that you're doing and whether or not it actually matters to you, that's when you end up in a place where you could have saved yourself a lot of heartache and pain in the long run and could have ended on a completely different path. I think it really just matters like being thoughtful and meticulous in the way that you're thinking about your life and like constantly adapting the way that you think as circumstances change, because I don't know what else really like matters.
Good. So, did you press?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So then I was gonna tell him like, hey, you know what? If you are working in the middle of the state and you are not gonna serve, you have to think about it, because I know you love that, you know? If you love something, you have to follow what you love. But if you are in circumstance that you are in the middle on the States, yes, and you are getting good pay, and you have a good career, so then you have to move somewhere in the state that you can serve, like California or something like that. But the thing is, when you go there, then it's expensive to live by the beach. It's hard to get a very good job because there is a lot of like people with good certificate, professional, and the skills are very high level. So then I told him like, then you have to think, maybe if you want to serve, maybe you should come back to Peru, yes? And then it was like he answered me like, oh man, yeah, I think so, but man, I have this and that and all the things that we all normal people have in our life, and sometimes it's hard to think that you can quit, you can sell it and go for your dreams. Yes, people don't think that way. People get like, how am I gonna sell this? You know, no, I work for that for so long. Yeah, but you work for that for your dreams, not to have it as a possession that it's like I don't know that movie, the Ring, the guy that is like
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings. Oh, my ring.
My precious.
My precious. No, it's like it's what normally you are gonna use to have your dream goes through, yes? And that's why I told him, you have to come back to Peru. And then that's how I make people in trouble in some way, you know? Because then they said, well, if I have to sell my car, if I have to sell my house or my gym or whatever, you have to come to Peru. It's a risk. They feel that way. And then it's like, yeah, but it's a risk that it's a risk that we all have to pass to get what we really want.
Yeah, it's worthwhile.
It's the meaning of your life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You have to take risks.
You cannot forget that and then it's like, okay, I forget the dream of my life just because I got into this job that can pay me good and give me good insurance, and I have a dentist, and I have a chiropractic, and then it's like, I'm very comfortable here. But this isn't your dream. That's your job. That is like a tool to have your dream. It's like a tool to build something. But people don't see that the profession sometimes is our tool. Sometimes people really get in professions that are like a pro surfers. They can say, okay, I'm living my dream. But then guys like me can get people in trouble like a professional surfer. Is that your dream? Maybe it's just the tool to get you into surfing, but what about the stress? What about the diet? What about flying all over the world, even if you don't want it? If you don't want to be in Asia, like in Indonesia, for example, because you've been so many times, and then you are like more like, okay, I want to, like Ro Machado, like I want to quit, like Kalani Ro, like so many like really good champions of the world.
Dane Reynolds.
Say, hey, this is over, man. It's like, I want to live my life. I want to be surfing, but for me, not for the crowd, not for the points, because that actually doesn't really give me what I really want to. Stress me out instead of surfing cool. So that's the point, yes?
Bueno, y así termina este episodio de hoy. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Mis agradecimientos a Perú Lombriz. Si quieres apoyar a Perú Lombriz, que es el quien está haciendo que nosotros hagamos toda esta promoción a lugares no turísticos, no conocidos, y darte toda la información que necesitas, pues puedes hacerlo comprando lombrices en Perú Lombriz. O si quieres apoyar al planeta y a la ecología, pues deja de tirar tus desechos orgánicos a la basura que se mezclan con químicos o cosas sintéticas, y compra lombrices en Perú Lombriz, que esto ayudará a Perú Lombriz a seguir avanzando, promocionando la naturaleza, promocionando al Perú, y así todos ganamos. Si no quieres comprar lombrices para alimentar a tus peces, tus gallinas, puedes hacerlo para tus frutos, verduras, haciendo humus de lombriz. Y si no quieres hacerlo, siempre puedes comprar chocotejas o simplemente darnos tu yape o tu plin o PayPal, que nosotros vamos a seguir caminando por ti. Pórtense bien, terrícolas, que nada les cuesta. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Chau, chau.